Coming off strong from another big FPL game week, we hope, just like us, you are also able to catch those green arrows and kept faith in the star of the show, Cancelo. Before we get started with this week's suggestions, we'd like to thank all our subscribers who have helped us reach to a community of 900 plus amazing managers. 65% of our viewers have still not subscribed to our channel. We highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're on track for the strongest FPL performance. So let's begin with the data from Draft Hound. As we can see, Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea are the teams to target this game week. However, we will not be forgetting about Man City. Fulham are placed near to the teams to target this week, but don't think they will do well. Brighton and West Ham attackers are also good shouts, while data is suggesting to avoid Leeds and Villa. Let's talk about the best keepers for this game week. Brighton are third for expected goals conceded this season and looked in good defensive shape against Spurs. Sanchez has got bonus point in 3 games so far this season and has managed to make 9 saves too. Playing against a good attacking side like Brentford can mean more save points as well. This game week is tough for defenses all round. Jose Sa would be facing a Forest side who are in the bottom 3 for expected goals away from home this season and managed an expected goals of just 0.22 against Villa last game week. Wolves have a good run of fixtures as well, and the new manager bounce might benefit them too. Arsenal, following up on their poor clean sheet record, now have only 1 clean sheet in the last 7 games. Ramsdale isn't getting the save points and bonus points like last season. We will be avoiding him again as Leeds play really well at home. Barring the Forest game, the worst attack in the league currently, we have not seen a performance from Leicester that would give us confidence to start Ward. They could have conceded in that game too. They now face Palace and Zaha would go really big and exploit their defense. Let's talk about the players who protect the keepers, the defenders. Spurs are the second best team for expected goals conceded at home this season and now play against Everton, who have managed to score only 1 goal in the last 3 other games versus Spurs. Everton concede majority of their chances through their wings, expecting some attacking returns from him as well. James is one of the few options that we can trust in the premium defenders category. He is always involved in most Chelsea attacks. However, we are waiting for an update regarding his injury. If he is out for a long period of time, then we can look at West Ham or Palace defenders. Brighton have conceded only 9 goals so far, that is joint best in the league, and have third best expected goals conceded in the league. Webster is one of the defenders who looks promising while going forward. Comes at a price of 4.5 million and has better stats compared to Dunk. Trent looks like a player who lacks confidence currently and might be out with injury as well. Liverpool concede most of the chances from right side, and considering his price tag, he will be in the avoid list for now. Crystal Palace are in the bottom 7 for expected goals conceded away from home this season. They will be facing Leicester this week, who have managed to score in 8 of the 9 games so far. Avoid for now. Let's talk about the most exciting players of the FPL, the midfielders. Wolves face Nottingham Forest at home this game week, who are bottom 4 for expected goals conceded in away games. It could be the perfect time for Wolves to turn their fortunes and finally start scoring. Who better than Podence to bring in as a punt who has 2 out of 3 goals scored by Wolves and plays through the middle. Martinelli is the most reliable player under the 8 million category. He still ranks first for threat amongst all midfielders and second for expected assists overall. Arsenal create most of the chances through the wings, while Leeds concede most of the chances from the right flank. A perfect game for Martinelli. Zaha did not have a good first half against Leeds, but changing system helped both him and Palace to play better. He now plays Leicester, who are in the bottom 4 for expected goals conceded this season. 13 goals in last 4 games, and concede most of the chances through the right flank and the middle. Rashford is slowly coming back to his best and now has 3 goals and 2 assists this season. Newcastle concede most of the chances from the right flank and through the middle, exactly where Rashi is expected to play. We expect Rashford to do well this game and continue his good form. Trossard is the man of the moment with 4 goals and 2 assists in last 3 games. Brighton as a team have been great away from home, second best for expected goals in away games. A point to note here is that Trossard has scored 4 of his 5 goals in away games this season. We are backing him to do well. Yes, Anthony has had a great start to his Premier League journey. He has 3 goals in 3 games so far, but a big no for his underlying stats. Moreover, he doesn't seem a lot involved in United attacks apart from those 3 goals that he scored. We feel there are better options available at 7.5 million category. Let's talk about the forwards for this game week. Welbeck has certainly passed that eye test and played really well against Spurs. He did everything apart from getting FPL points. He plays Brentford and Forest in next 2 games. Both concede maximum chances through the middle. We expect him to haul soon. Sir Harold Kane has now scored in 7 out of the 9 games so far, making him one of the most consistent FPL players this season. He ranks second for expected goals and has a good record against Everton too, with 4 goals in the last 4 Premier League games against them. 15 goals in 9 games, almost double his expected goals, first for threat, first for influence, first for expected goals, and first for XG per 90. Do we need anything else? Oh, and a struggling Liverpool defense as well. Tony will be facing Brighton, who are third best for expected goals conceded this season. It might be a tough game for Brentford, and there are better options in that 7 million category available for now. Villa have had 3 back-to-back poor games now. Gameweek 10 match against Forest was the worst out of them. Absolutely nothing from Watkins, who is on a frustrating run himself. He now plays against Chelsea, who are oozing confidence. We will be avoiding Watkins for this game week. Now let's talk about the most important decision of FPL, captaincy. Top for stats, top for FPL points, top for eye test. A player for whom there is no debate between Analytics FC and Grass FC. Playing against one of the worst defense in the league, the new FPL King is the obvious choice for captaincy yet again this game week. After scoring yet another goal last game week against Brighton, he could have had more. Kane is looking set to continue his brilliant start to the season. He looks in a good space and is finding himself in the right places too. His love for Everton makes the case for captaincy again this game week. Zaha will be operating in the space where Leicester have conceded maximum chances this season, area between the right flank and the middle. He could be an option if managers are looking for a differential option and want to take the risk of going against Haaland. We were really confused between Salah and Zaha. Salah is a great option as well, as both teams have an average of 5 goals scored in the last 3 years. Salah scoring in most of these games. Plus, there will be extra motivation and point to prove that will be driving Salah this game week. That's it from the boys for this game week. Thank you and goodbye.